Okay, seems they've been chased away. That should be enough to enforce our will upon you. Wouldn't mind a bit of dosh though while we're at it. Reparations are nicer, but I'm a little too impatient for that, so just give me that. So there you go, Muscovy. Have fun with that province. They love me because I gave it to them, but they're not going to be able to core it. Okay, good. It's only 2 base stacks, but that is a pain. Weeds in the garden and all that. Still, if it allows me to achieve religious unity again, then that's a great event for me. Gizimuluk will almost want peace, so yeah, we'll try to take Kuma at the end of all this. Meanwhile, we'll hide out in the mountains. Hopefully they don't come for me. Or no, even better. Even better. What can I do here? I want 2,000 of you. Nope. Let's just crush these guys. I want to direct all my friends' forces over to crush the enemy. The claims on the war screen is completely different to what's true. Doesn't Barkshaven have gold? Don't you want to give that to Muscovy? What? No, the gold province has moved, and I think it used to be in Samtoy. Here it is. Can't even find Samtoy on the map anymore. Where is it? Oh, it's gone. What a great province you are. Used to be around here. Alright. Merge you together. Attach to the unit. And we're going to drop off a couple of losers, whereas the rest of you go and right some wrongs. I should have let that reinforce a bit, but I think the 300 can hold out. Meanwhile, Muscovy come down like a steaming train and help us out. Samtoy's in the Philippines. Yeah, I'm thinking of the wrong province here. Am I? I'm clearly losing it. Oh, this was not a good idea. Oh, it's okay, I'm not on the front lines. Huh, ended up being an excellent idea. Alright, stop attaching to me, guys. Go out and do your own thing. Lifted the siege on Trebizond. It was actually an excellent idea. Saratov? Nah, that doesn't sound right. Okay, we got Kuma. Give it to me, cockroach, and give me the money. And I want your war operations, and I want you to stop being friends with Kara. So we're actually going to go for broke on this guy. No, I'm actually not going to convert this until I get the mission. Let's keep you friendly. Oh yeah, we need to have you a lot friendlier than you are right now. And there is the issue with these people that want me dead because of aggressive expansion. Muscovy are feeling it, but we're already pretty friendly. And there are the Poles. Let's keep the Poles happy. Jake break his Crimean alliance too for the prestige. Yeah, it's nice to have prestige that's positive again after all those years of minus 100. This isn't good. You're going to march into Alana and over Terek, which means these sieges haven't really progressed. So I'm going to detach a couple thousand of you to take care of Astrakhan, whilst you folks take care of this. Make sure nobody attaches to you, and you're fine as well. That keeps them quiet on Terek and chasing butterflies. very promising. This is a little scary though. I do not want you anywhere near these folks. So let's get you over to Kaffa, where they cannot get us, unless they take the long way around. Okay, I need a free diplomat, so cease the idea of keeping the other guy sweet. Jake is too cool for regular viewers or something. It's getting late, so good job for sticking around. I will be streaming again tomorrow. Take it tomorrow is Friday. So what time would be good for you, dare I ask? That's right, I am actually caring about what you say today. What time would make you think, oh thank goodness Jake is streaming at this time and I can watch? Jake gives Zaporozhye to Kiev. It's his core, he might get mad and convert it for you. He may very well convert it for me, and it is his culture. So that will happen. 1 AM. Check this joker. Found the joker in the pack. This is glorious, and he loves me for it. I need to fight Novgorod with Muscovy on my side. Thankfully, oh damn. They're only allied with England. That's... I need to fight Muscovy. Sorry, I need to fight Novgorod and be the one that declares that war. But I don't think I'm going to have opportunity to make that happen, sadly. Well, when you've got money, invest it. Jake, when are you going to take Crimea, the province, when I diplo-vassalize Crimea, the country? Which will happen soon enough. I just need one of these provinces to fall off of you and I should have plenty. Good, we get Kuma. Kick you out of the war and we break your unholy alliance. So what we had always wanted to do can finally get done. Excellent. Get a free prestige, or free points, and achieve religious unity. Excellent. The difficult thing is that I really want to convert Kuma before I release Astrakhan. So that's what I'm going to do. If I can get my trick working for a change. Yeah, there we go. So that will be done post-haste. And there's no real need to increase or decrease the autonomy here. I just have to hope that they don't rise up. Sunni zealots, huh? Nothing to be feared. Kara isn't somebody that I really care about in this war, so it's just down to what we do with Crimea, which is vassalize them and give Zaporozhye to Kiev. They have religious ideas, but they don't actually have any ability to convert. So I either believe that they will eventually convert it, or... Oh, you know what, they can have it. Don't think it really changes how much they're going to hate me. They're going to hate me quite a lot. And do they still have abandoned Overlord? Yeah, they still have the modifier, our Overlord abandoned us. So Kiev is going, Crimea is going to be quite a revolting mess for a while. But this is fine. So they give that to Kiev, and Crimea becomes our vassal. Hooray. All is as it always should have been. Ah, shoot. Guess we're going to need to get those relations back up. Does anybody really care aggressive expansion-wise? A few people. They really don't like us. Thankfully, we'll have a really long truce with them, so we'll have enough time to get our relations back up. And I'll have the force limit and the manpower and the money to build up an army. We got this. No need to worry. I just really wish Novgorod had a friend around here that I could be fighting, like Polotsk. What is really nice is that I am finally able to move all the way around this region. Whew. Should have just converted the Catholics straight away, Jake. You'd have gotten the mission for Kuma anyway. What do you mean? Oh, yes, I would have gotten a mission for Kuma. I'm with you now. Still, I need to think about our rivals. Polotsk, you and I are definitely going to be fighting, and I'm going to feed you to Kiev. I'll probably integrate Crimea before Kiev, because Kiev is too good, and there's a lot of Russian land to give to them. Whereas I can focus my expansion here, Kiev can expand here, and Hungary remains our good little friend. So yeah, Crimea's got to go first. Just this land is too good to pass up. I mean, this land is lovely and rich, but so much that I could give to Kiev. I really vassalized them at just the right time. I feel like patting myself on the back for that. Trouble is, what now? Oh yeah, the whole rival selection thing. Well, it's got to be Polotsk. We're going to be ripping them apart eventually. And yes, the Ottomans. And in fact, they already have casts on us. If they wanted to fight us, they would have fought us by now. So we are going to throw them an embargo when we can. Lack of diplomats is severely disappointing, and I can only get one more from the embassy, which is still a ways away because I need to dosh for it. Well, no sense paying an army if we don't need it. And no sense paying for a fleet that is not necessary right now, although you should certainly protect Constantinople, go home at war. The rest of you just go home, period. Better yet, get fleet maintenance up so that our trade fleet actually does something, and the rest get mothballed. Alright. So far, so not bad. Loving this. The noble rebels are still... either they're on that oh. Alright, let's see what happened to the Ottoman army. They must be, yeah, stuck on Rhodos. Stuck on Crete! If I built up a big enough navy, I could kill the Ottomans. Right here and right now. Last time I checked, they had about 50 galleys, though. Yeah, and it's only growing. That's worrisome. Urbino didn't lose all their stuff, they still have a Abruzzi. You can't be too scared about setbacks like that. We had all of Crimea, then we lost it, then we got them back again. And when we improve these relations up to the top, we'll have about plus 100 with them. A reasonable statesman as well, that is lovely. Soon have Kuma converted so we can spit out Astrakhan. Things are finally going halfway decent. I would be genuinely delighted if Epirus have appeared back on the map. I miss them a lot from EU3 because they were such a hardcore nation to play as. Okay, we've got free diplomat. I need to figure out what we can even be doing at this stage. Don't mind Kiev being at 50%. They're not about to ally Crimea and fight me. But I'm I'm sure there'd be claims or something I could be doing at this point. Pretty much fought everyone here bar Armenia, and am I interested in Armenia? I am not. Disgusting territory. And how would I even carve up the Ottoman? I've got my core and Sinop, that's not going anywhere anytime soon. But what I should do is strip them of their coastline. Taking Constantinople was such a good move. That is the whole reason we snaked our way across Trebizond and Sinop. I wanted to forge a claim on Constantinople and strike the moment I could. Oh, hell no. Muscovy, now is the time. Please fight Novgorod, because Kiev want to kill me. Alright, it's worth getting a little hit to our everything, just to keep you smiling. Bollocks, 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 bollocks. Muscovy don't have a regency, so why won't they fight Novgorod? Oh, good, they're allied with Poland. It's unfortunate that Poland is also allied with Austria. No, this isn't good at all. Still, I do have a free way to get Kiev involved in warfare. Muscovy don't want to join in, huh? It's almost gone, though. And when that truce is over, Muscovy is going to fight Novgorod. What I can then do is beat him to every coastal province. And he can have none of them. That might work. No, I don't need to beat him to everyone. If I take this... No, he might end up going this way. Okay, well my troops are doing diddly over here, so... Let's be ready. We want to prevent Muscovy from getting a port. If they get a port, they go exploration, or rather expansion, and then they start taking this. Whereas otherwise I just naturally wait for them to fill out their ideas. Troops, roll out. There's still the issue of Kiev. Oh, and releasing another vassal is going to make Kiev still want to revolt, and they don't have a truce with me. Oh, I can decrease autonomy here. And I will not have to worry about the consequences, for they will not be the same. Jake, you'll get exiled if you stay in Muscovy. Really? Okay, well, fastest way to there would be from Kiev then. Buggery. That isn't good. Alright, Kiev, please do not revolt. And Muscovy, please attack Novgorod. Very soon. Be a big stab hit for Kiev to attack me, though. Yes, if they need a reason not to. Allied with Astrakhan, supported by Novgorod, improving relations with Crimea. It's all not looking good. Don't need to worry too much about that. I will, however, get that converted and get our mission done. Okay, seriously, Muscovy, now is the time. I probably don't want to strike Novgorod because they're allied with Poland, but Poland won't join in, so please, Muscovy, gun them down. That's another idea. I could fight Polotsk. But that would just make Kiev stronger. Even though they're at plus 200, they want to revolt against me thanks to the support. Should have married them earlier. Jake, good news is that Kiev revolts and pulls Novgorod in. You'll be war leader. Jake, are you at land force limit? I am actually too short of it. Let's change that. I would love to just fight Novgorod, but I don't two-stab want to do that. I could fight Armenia. We'd get all my vassals into a war with me. But I'm not sure if that would make them more or less likely to fight against me. Kiev must think he has a halfway decent chance of winning. Also, it's dangerous for me not to pay my troops in this situation, because he could just come and smash us. This is terrifying, and it's all thanks to Novgorod, because they're fairly strong. Novgorod is hostile towards Polotsk, so they're not interested in warring each other. A suicidal war against Poland, and it certainly would be suicidal. Oh no, Muscovy would join in. Novgorod too, huh? That's actually not a bad idea. The issue here is that Austria is strong, and Austria would just waddle on over. Pimp slap us silly, especially at Tech 9. Doesn't strike me as the smartest move. Jake, annex Kiev and release Volhynia after the war. That is not a bad idea. Kiev have most of their cores back. Might be a little tricky to get them integrated in time. Actually, that's a great idea. It would give me a good bunch of strong base stacks. And I just have to hope that Muscovy fight Novgorod very soon. Like, right now. Oh, I got a mission to subjugate Kazan instead of annex Novgorod. That's not how you do it, my friend. And if I take the two-stab on the chin for declaring war on you, then that's just a whole other bundle of fun, isn't it? Alright, well here's another way to look at it. If Kiev revolts, I instantly wipe their army. And it's not like they're allied to Crimea. And I would be war leader against Muscovy. Alright, let's just not worry about it and see it that way. Oh. I'm not even able to integrate you because of the previous guy that I had integrated, and that's going to stick around for 5 years. It's tough being the boss. Yeah, you lose the annexation progress. I could continue the annexation progress if I hired this individual, but it costs far too much money. And you know me and spending money, just oil and water. Okay. That doesn't answer the Novgorodian question. That's a lot of aggressive expansion to tank and a two-stab on top of everything. But it has its own advantages in that I decide what Muscovy can take no matter what. Saves me having to scramble. What is more, no, I don't want to take land, because when Muscovy gets the mission annex Novgorod, he's going to hate me. England would get involved, but I'm sure we can beat them away. It's a tricky one. I could barely afford Diplo Relations guy, but I don't want to afford him. Plus, Polotsk will be much faster to do when I just wait the 5 years anyway. Who knows, they might not even revolt. I mean, look at them. They would have to take on me, Hungary, and Muscovy. There is no way they would win. It would just be a pain in the rear end. I think we'll be okay. No need to worry. Of course, at that point, it's the Ottomans who go, "Guess who?" and just kick my rear end in. Muscovy could make separate peace, but I would make sure that peace is made before they even get that far. Alright, the Ottomans are back on the warpath. They seem to have found themselves. The Ghost of Skandenberg is... why can I see this province? Yeah, revoking a march does give a severe penalty. It's not something you want to do. Also gives you a stab hit unless you fleshed out diplomatic ideas. Alright, well, at least Crimea no longer want to revolt. Of course not, we've been improving those relations. But why do you have so much more than them? Is it because you're already at 100? No, it's because Novgorod is backing your independence, not Crimea's. But Astrakhan, because they're allied with you, count for that. It's all starting to make sense now. Astrakhan is an issue, though. I'm at 100, but not too far ahead. And my dip rep is what's tanking that. If I got dip rep guy, I might actually be able to crawl my way out of this hole, but he is expensive, and I hate spending money. Yeah, I've got a lady diplomat. I'm just desperately trying to think what to do with him. So we've got Hungary and Muscovy on our side. Hey, if I got Poland on my side too, then that would be pretty baller. Another thought, what if I just fight Polotsk? And just take the land for myself. I mean, I've changed my stance. I want Kiev inside me as quickly as possible, since there's a lot of glorious Orthodox land. So if I just fight Polotsk, and Polotsk just stroll in and wipe Kiev's army, they're going to be less inclined to want to raise up against me. Also, Muscovy are going to join in. Alright, sounds good to me. Let's take a step back and enjoy this freak show. What's more is, we can take your claims, but we're not going to give them to you, we're going to give them to me. Did I make Polotsk a rival? Oh man. You'd think I planned this rubbish. Still, I would need to stop Muscovy from taking this. People are saying, don't call Muscovy, let Kiev get slaughtered. Here's the thing, Polotsk are already getting slaughtered. So yeah, we are going to fight, and we are going to call in Muscovy. Take Pinsk, sounds good to me. You want to fight me? Kiev now is the golden opportunity. So how are we going to sort this? I think I might give Muscovy another inland province that they can't core, potentially more than one. Let's make our move on Minsk, since it needs to be ours. And take a province here and there. I wonder what Kiev will do. Yeah, you know, if I siege down the land, I can even transfer occupation to Muscovy and force them to take some inland provinces. Cruelty is the best way of